Yeah, we got a lovely filly, IZZI Top, who won the Pretty Polly the other day over a mile and a quarter, which is her trip, and we're happy with her. And she's won the Middleton before, and she's a lovely older filly that's getting better with age, and we're hopeful of running her there. And if the weather stays as it is, that'll be right up her alley. She enjoys a bit of give in the ground. She's by a sire Pivotal that traditionally like that.
IZZI Top's the leader from Sapphire. I'm a Dreamer coming home, but racing up towards the finish. Man in form, William Buick, is going to score on IZZI Top to win the Barclays Pretty Polly.
And then the other one we have in the NASSAU was the FUGUE, who's, I think she won the Musadora well on good to firm, faster ground. And I think if she got suddenly summer ground, summer weather, you'd see her go to a very nice level, which at the moment the ground hasn't been in her favour.
And Trade Commissioner has been progressive this season. How is he ahead of the Betfred Mile?
He's in good form, very good form. His last run in a handicap, and we'll just see how we go from there. Let's run in this race, and then after that we'll see if we can make it up to Group 3 level. But the handicap has got him by the throat now, so this will be the last roll of the dice in the handicap.
And you've also got Gatewood running, who's now 3 from 3. What do you make of his chances?
Well, I think I've slightly been deliberately running him short of his best trip. I think a mile and a half will suit him well. He's by Galileo out of a mare that I trained, Felicity. But she won over a mile and a quarter, but I think stepping up and triple help him. We freshened him after ASCOT. He's coming back here, and hopefully a mile and a half in the glorious Goodwood Stakes should be very suitable to him.
Gatewood, Black Spirit and Quaraba, they race up towards the line. Gatewood wearing down Mitchell, and Gatewood wins again, and yet another win for William Buick and John Dalston.
Stretching away on the run up towards the line, and it's SIMENON for Ryan Moore. This could be enough to claim the leading rider. William Buick's fighting out third, which could be crucial, but up towards the line, SIMENON has won from Shawadi in second place.
I think he's fine, came out of the race. We left him over in ASCOT a few extra days because I sent my lorry home, but anyhow it worked, and we eventually got him back. But I think it's done him a power of good, and then I gave him another 10 days off at home, just gentle bit of grass and just walking, and we're back doing work now, and I'm happy with him.
And how do you think he'll handle the step up in grade to the Goodwood Cup?
Well, strictly on ratings, he's got to find maybe 10 or 12 pounds. However, I think he'll improve another bit. I hope he'll improve another bit again. Now we're coming back to 2 miles, but I don't think that'll be any problem. And plus the fact, having looked at the track in Goodwood, it's nearly a replica of our gallop, so hopefully that'll be worth a few pounds to him. And he might think that he's at home, and I think all in all we have a great chance of improving, and it's good to see opinion poll, well, from my point of view, good to see that he's not running this year, but hopefully he's all right. And I think he's a good chance, yes, of being thereabouts.
And what do you think's been the key to his improvement?
I think maybe jumping. A year older, more mature, but I think jumping might have settled him. He was quite keen, and coming off the flat, it took us a while to get him to settle to jump his hurdles. Now he's probably jumping out in a flat race looking for a hurdle, and that just takes the edge off him, especially early in the race. And I think that might be the key. I mean, at the moment we're toying with the idea if I can get him qualified for Melbourne, maybe going down there. However, I think my owner and myself are both keen to go back to Cheltenham again next year. We thought we would run very well in the Supreme Novice this year. I think he's shown that he has enough gears if we can get him there right, and I imagine he'll get an entry in the Champion Hurdle next year.
And looking ahead to the Galway Festival, and Blackstare Mountain's hot favourite for the Galway Plate.
Is he? I didn't realise that. He won a mile and a half maiden in Galway. We've been jumping with him, so he's won grade 1s over hurdles and over fences. Galway Plate now is 2.6, but he is a course winner, and that's worth a huge amount in Galway. So it is. The trip might be a little bit long for him, but I think he has a nice weight, and we're looking forward to it. He won another race on the flat there lately, won quite easily. So the owner's been lucky in the race the last 2 years. He's been first and second, and hopefully we might get into the frame again.
Black
Blackstare Mountain has wore down the English challenger, and Blackstare Mountain and Paul Townend will win it for Willie Mullins. Notice Delatour is second.
Well, I've Blazing Tempo in the Galway plate. She won it last year, but I have her in the Galway hurdle as well. Now, it might be a bit short for her. I mean, I've the one owner with two horses, too short in one for the hurdle and too long in the plate. But anyhow, that's the way it goes. There's nice prize money. We might go there. Drive Time. Graham Wiley's horse, he won on ground I thought he would find very hard to handle in Punchestown. I think coming back in trip, that was 2.5 as well. Now he's coming back to 2 miles, the Galway hurdle. He's another horse that I think will run well in Galway. We have a few, hopefully we'll have a few bumper horses and 1 or 2 flat handicappers. I think that'll go well as well.
Colour Vision is in tremendous form, and it was a really honest battling performance at Royal Ascot. We were just so pleased to see him win, and such a great finish with Opinion Poll. A good Godolphin 1-2 in the Ascot Gold Cup, obviously the most famous staying race in the world. So that's exciting, and coming back at Goodwood will be equally exciting. It's a different race, obviously, different type of track, different distance. But I think with better ground, you might be able to see more of a turn of foot, because he does have gears, which we couldn't really see at Ascot, because it was too much of a slogging match, but he's in good form.
And you've also supplemented for the Sussex Stakes. How do you feel about taking on Frankel?
Well, I mean, obviously that's going to be extremely difficult, but the timing of the race suits us well. He's in good form. The option was to run here at Goodwood, or to go to Deauville for the Prix de Jacques-le-Marois. But because of the timing worked well for us and the likelihood of a small field, we're prepared to give it a go. And obviously it's a very sporting decision, but we're prepared to let him take his chance, and we'll see what happens.
And it's all the ones for Frankel. It's going to be 11 from 11 here, the champion of the world.
The world's best racehorse is running with us on Wednesday, August the 1st, and that's a huge thing. And for racing fans, you know, obviously the Wednesday is going to be a very important day. Obviously the ground is softer than probably we've known it this time of year. We've had a huge amount of rain through the summer, over 700 millimetres of rain, Seamus was saying before, and you know, that's an astonishing amount of rain. But Goodwood is on the very top of a chalk hill, so if anyone can take rain, it's us, and give us a week's dry weather, and you know, the ground will be absolutely fine. But as everybody is, you know, trainers, us, every racecourse, every event in the country, you know, we need a bit of dry weather.